Good morning, Mug Club. Sporting that new mug. Check it out. Got it from the pirate shop. A super pirate that showed me. Figured I had to get it. It doesn't replace regular mugs, but it's pretty cool. I keep it up in the front of the windshield, and these little red eyes will light up at night. Good morning, Port DeSoto. Good morning. I know I can't sell these. They were that cheap. Let's see if I can pull this up. All right. I got my phone here so I can read the questions. So check out this view. I'm in St. Augustine, and I'm gonna let it naturally just spin around here. Lighthouse is right there. It's pretty cool. See how calm it is? Very nice. I got a bunch of sailboats around me. I'm tucked in here. I had a subscriber invite me to a church yesterday, and that's something that I'm trying to do while on the trip. I want to meet up with subscribers and go to church. My church is online as well, but something cool about going to different churches. So hopefully we're gonna swing around here. You're gonna catch it. Pretty close. It's right there. It's an actual working lighthouse. I seen the light come on, and I didn't realize if it was actually working. And from this angle, you can't hardly see the beam, but it is a working lighthouse. And if you keep watching, you could eventually, as it got dark, you could see the beam sweeping across. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. Morning from Virginia. Cold and chilly in Chesapeake. Yeah, I bet it still is. Although I hope it stays cool as we're moving north. I am enjoying the cool air. It's supposed to probably going to get pretty warm here today. Seems like it's going to be a nice Memphis today. Morning. Yep, probably will. Good morning from Floyd, Virginia. Good morning, Fort DeSoto. Yep, I said that. I seen that one. Hey, good morning, Eric. Good morning from Wisconsin. Kai, good morning, buddy. Let's see. Good morning, Byron. I got the phone here, guys, so I'm reading that way I don't have to get way up in your grill. Get up close. Tracy McDonald, good morning from Michigan. Good morning, Jonathan. Mike, Half Moon Bay, California in the house. Looks like some nice weather. Yes, it is. Half Moon Bay, California. I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is. What part of California? Good morning, Mike Caldwell. Keith Wolf, morning from Tampa. James, good morning from Huntington, Texas, Lake Sam Rayburn. Hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, sir. Hey, can you have it on the water like this? I guess you could, but I'm counting my lucky and blessings, not stars. Counting my blessings. Hey, good morning, TY. Dolphins behind you. Yep. That's another cool thing. I was sitting here a second ago and I had it. The Dolphins were playing, so if y'all see them, let me know and I'll turn the camera in that direction. Good morning, John from Naples, Alaska. John, another John. Morning from Bodkin Creek. Yeah, Chesapeake Bay. I really think the Chesapeake Bay is so cool with those bluffs. I can't wait to get up there and see them again. That's just so different than Florida. It's just a different. Good morning, Mike. I see you're on hazard duty again today. Yeah, I like this kind. Good morning from Buffalo, David, Robert, Central Michigan. Good morning, Cabal from Jacksonville. Cabal Fishing from Jacksonville. Mugo Joe. Morning from Riverview. Yep. Tom from Kaufman, Texas. All right. Good morning, Mike from Ormond Beach, JC. Let's see. Good morning, Rob. Is that a mermaid or what? Just a sailboat. There's something behind there. Let's see. Oh, no mermaids. Oh, dang it. I had, y'all know, this past weekend, I had the girl that's most mermaid I have ever seen. Amy, she is, I've never seen a person, much less a girl. You know, she loves the water more than I do. I ain't never seen a person will get in the water as quick as she will. Unbelievable. I think she must hide her flippers. She loves the water, no doubt about it. She moved up to Daytona from Miami area, and had to obviously be near the water. But yep, she enjoys the water. So I'll come back to I'll do some more here in just a minute. Get somewhere I can see. But so I came, and that still hadn't come into view. Dadgummit. All right, I'll give you a little. I was hoping it would just naturally just float around there. I guess not. All right, it'll come in now. Take just a second. But I came to this anchorage. Zoffinger is around the corner. He wanted to be in a little bigger area. As you can tell, let me turn this camera around. He wanted to be in a little bigger area. He doesn't love these smaller anchorages. With the storms, I wanted to, well, I should first say the most important reason I wanted is I came to this dock over here to go to church yesterday, met a subscriber who invited me to church. So you're going to see when this thing comes back around, this is looking back. This mooring field out that way is a mooring field. These are all anchored, free. But when it comes around here, you'll see this is the church he invited to me is just up the hill there. It wasn't, I walked, it was like, took me like 10 minutes to get there. And really cool church, I enjoyed that. But this dock, I could drive good times up to it, obviously, without having to dinghy in. Now this particular dock, it says you can stay for an hour. I might have pushed that a little bit. But it was a Sunday, it was rainy, there wasn't going to be anybody out here. Well, the stern wind's holding you all around. Guess they want to show y'all the lighthouse. But this, there we go. There we go. A little closer to yet. See what it's showing you. So you can see this nice dock right here. You pull right up to that. I'll set this up here now. You can pull right up to the dock, and they apparently don't love boaters around here. St. Augustine disappoints me with that. I was reading some stuff on the net. They have just the mooring field just on the other side of me, like behind that boat, only about 100 yards there. Some signs, we got a big D on it, and in certain areas DD, there's several anchoring mooring ball only, so meaning you can't anchor in those areas. And I'd read a bunch where they're blocking out more and more areas. They're just not friendly to cruisers, which is crazy, unless you're paying big bucks. So we were in the marina after traveling and being on the hook a while. We needed to be tied up. You can sleep really well, no worrying about anchor pulls or whatever. So a couple days, but then now the weather's back to normal, as you can see, beautiful, and get back on the anchor. So today is Monday, I get my days. We're running back to town on Tuesday and Wednesday, a couple things we have to take care of. Y'all know Wednesday night I'm do my book launch. It'll be live. Although I'm getting really nervous because my darn books have not delivered yet. It said they're supposed to have been there by the 15th clearly, and hope Amazon don't let me down. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I've considered about canceling it because I don't have the books in hand, but they've always been good about their deliveries schedule. But anyways, so we'll go back to town. Marty's got some personal things to take care of. I got a couple things, and then we'll be back Thursday. And Friday, it looks like we're going to try to do the meetup. And this park right here is probably where it's going to be because we can pull up to the dock. It's easy to get in and out of. It's got a decent. It's got some benches up there and all where we can set up. So if y'all are in town, that's what it's looking like next Friday. And then depending, we don't normally move on the weekend. I hadn't even talked to Marty yet about it, but if the weather is good, bounce on the outside right here. The inlet is literally at the end of this waterway. It's not a mile. And the other day it was like 1 footers. It was beautiful out there. So hopefully that'll hold. If not, it's still straight up to ICW. Jacksonville is just a hop, skip, and a jump. And we'll be in Jacksonville for the big loop up. So hopefully those that can't see here do that up there. And I'm working on getting a sponsor for that. So if there's any businesses, anybody on here that wants to sponsor it, let me know. Reach out to me, Mike at michaeljsteen.com, and we'll put you on the banner and what have you. So let me know. I gotta tie that down. And the sponsorships because I want to cook some food and stuff for y'all. So that's what I'm doing. We'll see how that works out. But that ought to be a fun time. Be our first loop up. We're not going to try to get too big with that first one. You know, you got to ease into it. So let me read a little few questions here. Ooh, that sun is bright. Back up here. All right. David, morning Buffalo. Robert from Central Michigan. Wait. I already got the name. From morning from Kaufman, Texas. Let's see. Here we go. Now I remember the mermaid comment. Paula Beach, D. Good morning. You going up St. John's River? I so drop into Wiley's Fish Camp in Orange Park area for good music, food. It's famous for 50 years. I don't know. We hadn't talked about going up to St. John's, not up it. Although, well, let me say this. I was talking to Marty about it. I love the St. John's River. I was actually just talking to my friend Amy about it, about getting property on the St. John's. But, St. John's is one of the few rivers that flow north. And it's a beautiful place. I do love it. I was just telling Amy about the ride. I forget the name of the road, but it follows on the east side of the river a good ways. And oftentimes when I'm over in that area, I will go ride the river just because it's real beautiful. Because it's not blown up yet. It's still just, just natural. And that, so I don't know if we're going to be able to make it up at this time. Sometime, though, I'm going to do it because I want to do that part. I want to go down as far as you can go on the St. John's back south. Good morning from South Carolina, my home state. South Kakalaki, as we say. Do you have over-the-air TV antenna for good times? No, I don't. I got a TV in there, but actually it just recently quit working. But good gosh, I don't seem to have any time to watch. I'm always either watching vids, that's what I do, or working on stuff, or it's amazing how you think we just sitting around and nothing to do. It's amazing how your days just fly by. But I am actually planning on getting one, but it's more for doing my lives and stuff like that. So you might see, and what I'm talking about is so that I can have stuff on the background, like on the TV that y'all could see, pictures. I'm thinking how, because what I want to do is like pictures and stuff I've taken in the past few days. I hadn't come up with a great way of sharing them with you, and so I want to do that. I think that's good for the lives. You can obviously do it in the videos, but I'm wanting to do it where I can show you, like, so if y'all missed the live with that storm cloud the other night, Saturday rolling in. That'd been cool to have that video in the background showing you what we saw. But so I say all that to say that. Let's see. Good morning from Montreal. Good morning, John. I'm not even gonna try to just shred your name there, John. Yes. We'll have to, another thing coming, y'all know I bought a separate phone. We're gonna have a phone line for mud clubbers to call in, and then maybe those with hard names can call in, pronounce it. I think that just will add to it. It'd be so cool. Hear about people in their area. Good morning, Ryan. Jeff, I heard that your books were being shipped through the Suez Canal. Should be here any day. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. How do you have a book launch without a book? I'm not sure. I mean, do I cancel it or do I count on them? That sucks. And I ordered them about 3 weeks ago, and they're never more than 2 weeks, which is telling me I shouldn't count on them. But the first thing I got up this morning, because I wanted to talk about them on here, is I checked it to see if there was any updates on the shipping, and it doesn't show any. So it's making me very nervous. Good morning from Irvine, California. Damn, that one's hard to pronounce. Be another you got to call in. Jay Hen, good morning, Mike. One of my awesome subscribers there. Good morning from Northern Maine, Paul. CS, toss out a fishing line real quick. I don't have anything really set up. I'll tell you what, though, I'll work on that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get something ready for one of our lives, and we'll fish live, and we'll see what we can do. That'd be pretty cool. So that was another thing I didn't tell you. Let me see if I can highlight these things so I know. Another reason I wanted to be in this bay is, and I'm going to do it today, definitely. Right up there is where I've caught the 2 biggest redfish I ever caught. Was right just before you go out in the channel. There's a sandy beach, and I'm gonna move Good Times up because the tide's up. Get just out of channel, drop it, and then I'm gonna work that area. So we'll see how that turns out. If I do well, I'll post some pictures on my community chat. So I don't know if y'all know, you can look, if you look on my YouTube channel, there's a place called the community chat. Sometimes I put stuff up there that, if you can't just do a video, although I guess I could just do a simple live, but good morning from Indianapolis, Indiana. Might do that. That might be the better way. Good morning, Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Ooh, way over there. Fix the Cabal, fix your motor. Didn't get that. Three asked that question. I don't know if that's a question or whatever. Now we can see the lighthouse. Cool. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Glad you can. It's been right here on the side until we started the live. Now we're all pretty much facing that way. It'll swing again though. I'll do a 360 there whenever we get done. Captain Surf Dog just ran OBS on the laptop, can do all that, video and pictures. Yes. So I've also already downloaded a app on here. I just hadn't got it set up yet, but it's supposed to be, but I'll look into this one. I don't recognize this name, but so here's a problem I'm up against on that, is I wanted to do something that's not run on the laptop. Y'all should be able to see it good there. That's good. Because here's the problem. If I run on the laptop, I'm having to stream through data. If I run through the phone, it doesn't cost me. It's like that. They separate it. Y'all know how it is, I'm sure. So I'm trying to solve the problem, especially where I can live stream the trips, more of the trips. So I'm working on that. Uh, and when we have downtime like this, I really have a chance to work on it. So yeah, definitely I am working on it. Work hard, so I want to improve that. But that one, I don't remember without touching the phone the name of that one, but it was an app, and I've already downloaded. I'm just setting it up to where I can hit buttons and it'll work. So we'll see how that works. Mike, 17 followers, the river up to Hastings, Florida. Mike Caldwell. To Hastings follower. Not sure, Mike. Might have to clarify that. I'm not sure what you're asking. Is Marty there with you? No, he's just around the corner. For those that came in late, I wanted to go to church this morning, and I needed to get to that dock right there yesterday. So he's around the corner in more open water. He doesn't really like to be in these tighter areas, but I needed to go to church. And then also, as I said, I want to fish this area over here. So he's just around the corner. We'll hook back up. We'll go back to the public dock early Tuesday morning. We'll leave our boats there, and then we're going back to town. Okay, John Eve. Okay, forgive me for my lack of reading, but okay, that's easy. John Eve from Montreal. Perfect. Good morning from Colorado Springs. Sacron, thumbs up. Thank you. What's the name of the park you're having the meetup? Okay, let's see. That's a good thing. I'll do it now. We'll look. Alrighty. Lighthouse Park. That's pretty easy. Lighthouse Park. Boat ramp. One says Lighthouse Park. That's Lighthouse Park. You see where the, let's see. Yep, that's actually the boat ramp right there. And then Lighthouse Park is kind of right up there behind it. It's like right there. So Lighthouse Park. Good question, thanks. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, Thomas. We drove through a hell of a storm near where you are yesterday, coming from Miami to Georgia. Yeah, yeah, I was on acre through it, but yeah, it was crazy. We hadn't had any rain hardly, and then bam, it hit the whole north part of Florida, all the way across. I hope it got down in Central Florida, down where I am. The farm needs some rain. Cabal, did you fix your motor? Okay. Yes, from that I picked up a coil from our cruiser, from the Bob's Discount Marine, and so far it's worked perfect. So the other one possibly, because I got it from although it looks identical, but there must be something different inside. I got it from Advanced Auto, and now this is a good question. The guy there told me about, so there's a holder that you put the coil in. He said do not tighten that down real hard, and this is possible because I did tighten it, probably not hard, but I probably snugged it more than I should have. But he says what happens is there's a bunch of windings inside that coil, and if you squeeze that clamp down, it causes it to touch inside and can short it. So I don't know. I didn't do that on this one, and this running. I'm telling you, there could be a gremlin running around in there, and I don't know. It's boats, man. Something I've never seen something. Boats are like, a problem will occur and then it'll go away. It's the craziest thing. It's the crazy thing. Let's see. Let's see. All right, that's that. Let me see. Soccer and thumbs up. Thank you. Good morning. Prism are streamables. All right, I'll look into that. I'll look into it. When you get caught up with your videos, can you do a video on your provisioning? Okay. I'll tell you, Rob, just for you, send me an email for that. Mike@michaeljsteen.com. Any video ideas y'all want or whatever? Because yes, I've actually just started on my videos. I'm probably gonna have one within a day or so. My first video of the series, and you'll see that. But send me a email about that as a reminder. That way I can drop it in that folder, and I will definitely do one. That's a good thing. That's the day-to-day stuff you got to do, and very interesting. And I've shot a lot of video about it, so that's a good one. I use both. Okay. Captain Surf Dog. I got to remember this. It's kind of hard to find, though, these comments. That's why I always say send me an email, because you have to go back in the timeline to search for these comments. That's the only problem with this. Captain, if you don't mind, either drop this same comment when the video goes on the regular feed, or maybe an email. I definitely will be used to that. And do you have a channel? Are you doing a channel or whatever? And we'll do some shout outs. Hello, Mike from Isba, Ireland. Yep, Spain. I remember pronouncing that or killing it last time. Actually, you said I pronounced it properly, so surprise. Good morning, Tony. Ariel, or Axel, sorry. That sun's blowing me out. You can see it's kind of hard to read here. I thought you saw Marty and the pups zipping across to the park behind you. No, there. I'll do in a second. I'll do this around. This part of is anchored, and so they're mostly liveaboard. So everybody's got dinghies behind them, and they're back and forth with dogs going to the park. So let's see. Let's see. Good morning, Cap from Wilmington, North Carolina. Good morning. I'll be up that way for too much longer. The rain isn't fun either. So happy to see you in the sun this morning. That's right. Hey, Jules. Me too. I'll take it. It's a little hard on here sometimes, but I'll take it. Bust out another 1,000. You right about that. I have 2 boats, Cabal Fishing. I know how that is. I had a center console 19 and a half. I was just telling the story the other day when I was at the marina back in Tampa. They had a high and dry there, and that's before I had Good Times running, so it worked out really good. I kept the 19 and a half in the high and dry, and I'd just call and say, hey, splash the boat and for fishing, and then I'd go, and then of course I'd stay on Good Times in the marina and then take the other boat out. So it's kind of expensive, but it was fun living like that, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay. Nick Moore, any video coming very soon? Nick also asked, where's Amy? She went back to work. She's actually a probation officer. She works like a mayfly. Of course, she had to go back to work. She'll probably come out right again sometime. But yep, she had to go back to work. Let's see. So Captain says Prism is one for the mobile. I stream with it, and it works great. Cap, send me an email, man. We need to chat a little bit. Mike@michaeljsteen.com with your info. Gotcha. I just now see it. I think it was a mayfly. Riding along from northern Maine. Good to have you, Martin. Morning from Annapolis, Maryland. And Doug just got it. Where y'all at now? We are in St. Augustine. And I can put these back on. For those that just came in, a couple things. Got this cool mug yesterday or the other day at the pirate shop. Super pirate-ish. Videos didn't see that. And no, I ain't selling these in the mug club. These are expensive. It was just for y'all a prop. But I keep it right up in the front. These eyes right here. Any light, they look like they're glowing, but so we are in St. Augustine, and right on time, there's a lighthouse right behind me. I am anchored in what's called Salt Pond, which is right behind the lighthouse, and came over here yesterday because I was invited to church by a subscriber. Met him over at the marina, and I went, and we had a great time. That's something I want to do, those as we get in the area, those that attend church, if you reach out to me, if we can, stop on Sundays, I'd love, because we try not to move on Sundays. We don't want to move on Saturdays or Sundays. Too many weekend warriors acting crazy. So if that works out where I can get to a dock or whatever, I'd like to attend churches on the way up. So that'd be kind of cool. Let me see right here. But being in, another reason I wanted to be here is, for those coming in late, right around the corner, I've caught the two biggest redfish I ever caught. Can't even get that on camera. Big ones. I got pictures of them. I'll show them sometimes in this video of this area when I do this video. But I want to try to do that again. So I'm going to slip around this corner here in a little while, get on the kayak, tides up. I'm going to anchor Good Times just out of the channel and work that whole area over there. I'm going to throw the net or some bait fish. I wish I had some shrimp, but I don't have any. But I do have some DOA shrimp. So I think it's going to be productive, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see. Let's see. Good morning, Doug, Orlando, Florida. John, let's see, it restricted your message. I don't know. Can't really see it on here. Do you have bad weather over the weekend? Yes, we did. Well, it wasn't real bad. It was like a summertime storm. It blew in. I got some good video. There was a cool shelf cloud. As I tell people, I said earlier, I enjoy the storms. As long as they don't get too bad. I don't want them to sink my boat or anything. But seeing the storms come over you and roll in, I've been through a bunch of them. I've been some bad ones. But I actually enjoy the storms. They're awesome. I really like it's cool if you're on the water and you got one just off in the distance. You see all the lightning in it and everything's happening, but it's not right over you. Because once it gets over you, you get white out in the rain. You can't see anything. And then you're in the middle of it and you think you're going to die. So, but yeah, we did get some. We actually had it rainy all the way up through about midday yesterday. And then it finally, I seen the sun popped out a little bit yesterday afternoon. It was a nice evening. Good morning from Indianapolis, Brent. Doug, how y'all going to be? How long y'all going to be in St. Augustine? All right, Doug, you might have come in late. We are doing the meetup next Friday at that park right there. So that's as far as I know we're going to be in St. Augustine. I don't know if we'll break our rule and move. I hope to pop out the inlet and around the corner, come in at St. John's River. It's a real easy ride if the weather is permitting. But we do starting to think towards Jacksonville now. So we'll be here up until the weekend. This Friday coming is what we have planned for the meetup. Right here at this park. Let's see. Lighthouse Park, if you didn't see it. It's in the comments. But I'll do more updates about it. Y'all will know about it. Good morning from Indianapolis. All right, I already said that. Some good flounder fishing in St. Augustine as well. Maybe by catch redfish. Let's see. DOA, good bait. Yep. I think it is. Somebody running into there. Rob asked, do I use any other social media platforms? Yes, I do. On my Facebook, which is probably I update it the most, Michael Steen. So if y'all want to search that, it's been a personal page, but I'm actually about to take it to a public page. So, well, obviously once it's public, you could come to it regardless. But if you go on Michael Steen and friend request me, I'll accept you there. And you'll see some cool pictures that I post almost every day. So check that out. Bar Harbor Marine. Let's see. Truck duck. Not sure what that was. Good morning from. I think that's supposed to be. No, that's Phippsburg, Colorado. Good morning, Fred. Ever watch boats from Haulover Inlet? Yes. Actually, I was just watching it last night. One of the subscribers talking about him doing live streaming all the time. So I was kind of looking for that, although I didn't see that. But yeah, he does a lot of Haulover Inlet. We went through Haulover Canal, which is not Haulover Inlet. If y'all look back, I'll tell you, that had to be some of the best looking fishing so far on this trip. I'm not saying just fishing; people were catching, man, and there was people in there shrimping. Matter of fact, they almost had the canal clogged up with boaters. They were in the canal. They are in the channel. Dropped. Matter of fact, one was in the middle of the channel. Kind of crazy with big boats coming through there. But yep. Are you close to the Bridge of Lions? Mike, I'm not sure what that is. You'd have to expound on that. Try Gulf shrimp. Penny Color had good luck with that. Gulf shrimp. All right, I'll look at that. Hey, Mike, when are you guys going to be in Jacksonville? So I would say from now, within about a week, we'll be in Jacksonville. Prepping up for the loop up there at the damn, on tip of my tongue. There at the park at, y'all help me out. Huguenot Park. So the last Saturday, I guess it's the 24th is a day for that meetup, and we'll be at Huguenot Park. That'll be a nice one. Wire Slinger, hello from Flat Rock, Michigan. What boat model are you doing the loop on? So this is a 32 Carver Mariner aft cabin. Here's one doing a dog thing. Yep. Let's show local people. 32 Carver Mariner aft cabin, 1986 twin 350 Merc Cruisers. I replaced the engines myself. That's how I knew how to help Marty with the engines. And yeah, she's a good boat. I think I do ultimately want to step into the 39. Only problem is they're diesels, and people say, what? Only problem is I don't know diesels as much as I know gas engines, but I would learn it if I get them. So, but that's for another day. Beautiful homes in the background, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this is that's a good point. This is part of the reason I tell people. Where sometimes I think I'm dragging, see the boats out of my peripheral vision. I'm very close to these sailboats, but when I turn around, I'm real far away from them. But that's the cool thing about the water is you see the nicest homes in the nicest places when you're out on the water. It's absolutely beautiful, no matter where you are. So this is my backyard this morning, and you know it'll be somewhere else the next day, and it's amazing. Yeah, that's why I want to do these lives like this, where y'all can see like this, because it's really nice. Let's see. Good morning, Mike, Wayne, Nick. Marty mentioned you cut a corner and touched bottom. Any damages? Now, I'm not sure if he's talking about. Are you? I didn't see that yet. Is that on his video that just dropped, or I cut a corner way back in Okeechobee years ago? That was in 2019. Yeah, I tore my props up. Let me show you something. Here comes a good one. Mike, you'll appreciate this one. I kept a prop for y'all. And I mean a prop in two ways. A prop for showing you stuff, and then an actual prop. That's what happened to you right there. When you cut a corner in Lake Okeechobee and you hit rocks. That's what happened to you right there. See that? That's a good one. Marty had that hanging at Zoppinger's for a long time. I brought them both. That's the worst of the two. I got one at the shop, but I hadn't figured out what I want to do with it. But I keep it on here just to show that right there. Now, if there was the latest video, and I don't remember. Not saying I didn't. Touching bottom, I don't remember. If it's the latest video, I have to check it out to see. I can't answer that yet. All Over Canal, Kayak 7 Seas, All Over Canal used to be the town of Allenhurst. Interesting, before NASA, and was a big fishing community. Okay, so I guess when NASA bought it, they probably pretty much shut it down. I know, listening to stories, we met a subscriber, helped us move, Chad. You'll see him in a video, but he knows a lot about the area, and he was talking about how if there's too many people get on the banks there, you know, or whatever, leaving trash, they'll shut that down because it is part of NASA. And but as of right now, they were letting them fish. But yeah, they were tearing them up there. The fishing was good there. Grout up in Mike up in Oklahoma of the Big Blue Well on Route 66. I remember you having a text about that. On YT, look up SV Seeker. I'm very familiar with that. Been following that for a long time. From Tulsa. Grout, are you associated with SV Seeker? But yeah, because I've been following that for a long time. Matter of fact, I just watched the vid. He's lifting it, or was talking about lifting it, and I've mentioned that channel to many people. Haven't ever on here for some reason, but because I'd say that, man, this guy's building this ship basically out in the middle of nowhere, and then he's got to, well, I say nowhere, but now he's got to move it. So I guess they're in the process of moving. That's a good channel, SV Seeker. If y'all want to check him out, he's built the boat right there. That's pretty interesting. Let's see. Definitely, I'm definitely want to Grout. I think I said that to you, but can you shoot me an email if you didn't already at mike@michaeljsteen.com, because I definitely, although yeah, he's probably launched by the time I get there. I don't know, but we'll see. Mark Kennedy, welcome to St. Augustine. Thank you, Mark. We came down and saw you at the boat last night. Glad you're here. You're around the corner from the Bridge of Lions. Okay, near the conch house. Okay, all right. I guess that's the Bridge of Lions is that next one up there then. All right. Let's see. Mike says, I found you. Bridge of Lions is the big fancy bridge that crosses the Matanza River into St. Augustine. See that bend to your north? It's just around the bend to the west. Okay. So you're talking about the bridge. That's the Bridge of Lions then. Is that where the marina is, which we went under? which is where we were staying and we're going to go back to, but we'll just leave the boats there. Okay. All right. Interesting. Nick says it was on his most recent. Okay, latest video. I haven't seen that. I seen it this morning, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. I was trying to get ready for this. Hi from Western North Carolina, Jamie. Friends, hit the like button. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Kayak 7 Seas. Well, they sort of took it. Government, eminent domain. Yep, I hear that. I recognize the lighthouse. Beautiful city, but a lot of tourists and traffic. Oh my gosh, yes. Going to visit the fort and old town, though. Hope it's not so bad for you guys this week. Yeah, that is the problem. You know, I guess it being a ocean town or beach town or river town and all you want to say it, but of course, being a tourist town, we know, and for those that ain't been here, is try not to drive through it. I always go around it coming in. I try to get around it because you get in town and with all the tour buses and tour rides and all the people walking, you just can't hardly move. And then that bridge, I guess the Bridge Alliance, good to know that that's the name of it, but I sat there and watched the traffic just sitting. I mean, it just sits. I was like, thank God I'm on a boat. It's crazy, but it is a beautiful city. You probably got on the lake. We already climbed the lighthouse behind me here. We did that. We went to the pirate shop, we ate pizza, and we want to do a couple of tours in here, you know, train ride and what have you, for content for those that haven't been here. But I love St. Augustine, but it is a challenge on the traffic. It's best to walk, as you know, if you can. So no doubt about it. Okay, Grout, you got SV Seeker. He's a fan and lives there. Yep. Yeah, I definitely am. Let's see. All right, so Grout says Seeker launches in August. Okay. Yeah, not that he'll be launched before I get there. I don't mean I can't stop by, but before we get there, anyways. Seeker. Let's see. How were the storms yesterday? Not bad. Not yesterday. Remember Saturday night we did the live. Y'all seen the worst of it. The next day was just rainy. A couple little lightning came through. Nothing bad at all. Good morning from Nebraska. All right. Good morning from Chattanooga. Darren. Jersey Rich. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Jersey. Appreciate you. Jamie Hastings, what kind of time frame do you think you'll be in North Carolina coast? Meetup Friday, yes. The Meetup Friday is here at the Lighthouse Park. But North Carolina coast, so we were talking, and you basically figure we're in April, and before April is done, I suspect, or right at it, we'll be in Georgia. So that's, we basically can we can go as slow as a state a month. So May for Georgia, June for South Carolina, July for North Carolina, August for Virginia, which, you know, is just a little section, then you turn and go up to Chesapeake, and then Maryland, that area, and New Jersey. Was that September-ish? So as you can see, and that just reminds me, I need to update michaeljsteen.com, the map there. You can see that and talking to Tommy, one of our subscribers, Adventures of Happy Hours, he has a channel. He made actually a video for us about hauling out and stuff, but so we don't know yet exactly where we're going to haul out, but you can see we basically can spend a month in each state, and it's all going to be weather driven. Like right now, this is perfect weather here. So if we could follow this, which I know it's going to get warmer up there. So as we start getting the heat, we want to push out of the heat and move up further. So that's kind of the timeline if you think about it. We don't have to be in no hurry now. And I'll tell you, like as far as when we initially left, if we'd have left and not had any problems with the engines, we'd be holding up, because it's been, of course, I know it's been a little weird winter. It's been extra cool, but we've been held up in somewhere because it was too cold. We wouldn't want to got much further than where we are, Jacksonville. So yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking on the timeline. Let's see here, and I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I think this thing gone about 50 minutes. This is a reminder, Mug Club. If you didn't got your mugs yet, this won't always be totally free. If you want to reach out and go on michaeljsteen.com, get you a mug. It all helps for the trip, helps move us north. But this particular kind of content will be for Mug Club members. So if you hadn't already, check one out, get you one. A lot more content coming, but I say, there'll always be lots of free content. If for some reason you don't want to or whatever, don't worry, there'll be lots of free content. Let's see, what time is the meetup on Friday? Probably around 6. I'll give you another when we get a little bit closer. But as far as I know right now, around 6 we'll do it. That'll give us an hour or two before dark. Also, if we're coming in at the ramp, I don't want to be blocking anybody. So somewhere around 6. I'll give you more updates. Let's see. Hey, Mike, Hueytown, Alabama. Good morning from Commerce, Michigan. Mike said he was trying to post a link for this place, but it's too many characters in the URL. Yep, no doubt about it. I wish they would let us give us more room, like on here, to share pictures and stuff. That would be ideal, but they don't do it. Next time you have Marty on board, can you show us how a fireman does a fireman's carry? Oh, I don't know about all that. Although, that reminds me, I better save that. I might show y'all this time. I got something similar to that. A little risque. I don't know if I want to show that on the channel, but all right. Anyways, I'm gonna do a 360 here, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm working on for those coming in late, I'm on my first video in the series, and it'll be coming out here. Kind of excited, able to have some time between all the stuff I've been having to do. So I'll give you a 360. So I'm in Salt Pond. If you look on the map, turn this around, that is coming in right there. The inlet is just on the other side of that, and these are sailboats. So you see that yellow sign there, that D, from that forward is the mooring field, and you can't, by city ordinance, you can't be in that. But lots of I hear my channel on the computer in there. This is the mooring field. And then if that sailboat, the last one back there, there's a sign right there. It's a, what does it say, clam bed. And you can't go beyond that, which it looks too shallow to be on the map. I'll tell you here too, guys, you got to be careful because the tides will drop out on you. It's about a 5-6 foot swing here. You don't see it right now, but over here where this bank is, it goes all the way out to about there, and then there's all shell bed, and that one right there, that dock will be twice that when the tide drops out. So, but obviously there's a lighthouse. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Might be getting a little bit of wind, guys. All right, how to wrap it up? I can get back to saying we'll be moving here in a few more days, and I'm not sure what's around some of these bins, but I know it's gonna be a good time. See y'all later. Y'all have a good day.